Hi everybody and welcome to this video on third degree equations. A third degree equation is an equation where the degree of x or the power of x is 3 and it has the general formula ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Now this equation, to solve these equations here, we're using a trial and error method, which means that we're going to try a few things and see if it works. So the first part of solving a third degree equation is using the factor or remainder theorem. Basically, what the factor and remainder theorem has is we substitute different values k into the equation that we have over here, and then we look at the result. Either we have that f of k is equal to 0, and if that is the case, then we know x minus k is a factor and there will be no remainder because it divides in perfectly. The second case is f of k is not equal to 0, then we have that x minus k is not a factor and there will be a remainder if we had to divide by that. So let us have a look at an example of using this method. So the question is x minus 1 a factor of the following? Now for us to find out if x minus 1 is a factor, we're going to have to substitute we have to calculate f of k, and in this case it's f of 1. So we will want to know what is f of 1. Please note that from the factor to what we're substituting, or the k value, we've changed the sign, and that's quite important. So let us start with the first one. So we want to calculate what is f of 1. So everywhere that we see an x, we're going to substitute 1, sorry, I took the squared, so plus 2, 1 squared minus 1 minus 2. So if we substitute this in, we're going to get 1 plus 2 minus 1 minus 2. Calculating this, we get 0. And here we have is that f of 1 is 0, therefore we know that x minus 1 is a factor. Okay, so when we substituted it in, we got 0, so we know that x minus 1 is a factor. So let us look at the second one, which is g of x. So we want to know, is x minus 1 a factor? So we have to calculate what is g of 1. See, again, we've changed the sign. So this is 1 cubed plus 3 times 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus 12. So this here is 1 plus 3 minus 4 minus 12, which gives us negative 12. Now this here is not equal to 0, therefore we have that x minus 1 is not a factor. I hope that you have understood this video to determine if something is the factor using the factor remainder theorem. It is a very important first step to solving cubic or third degree equations. Please watch the rest of our series for more information.